Hey guys, me and Dave. It's 2/21, 2020. So I just woke up here, so I'm kind of groggy. Excuse me if I'm not quite with it. But I got about 5 hours of sleep last night, and then I've been up since 4:30 in the morning. And then after supper, I laid down until it was from 6 p.m. until about 9 p.m. So I'm a little groggy still. So you'll have to excuse me if I'm not quite with it in this video, but what I got to tell you guys something that happened last night. The when like I say, when I'm trying to go to sleep, I don't get in a deep sleep. Where I'm, where I can't remember my dreams or anything like that. I'm usually like, I feel like I'm half awake and I'm watching my dreams and I'm responding to my dreams like almost out loud. I'm like, I'm like responding to my dreams, like, "No, I didn't do that, or I didn't do this, or da da da." It's really weird, because they've been manipulating my dreams quite a bit. So I'm like laying there half awake, almost sleeping, and I'm sitting here responding to my dreams and all this stuff. Well, you know what they did to me last night? I'll tell you a little story. You know what they did to me last night? Um, I had this dream. I wasn't in a deep sleep. So I was up, I felt like I was watching my dreams. And I had some manipulated dreams and I wasn't, you know, and I woke up at 4:30 in the morning. And it's kind of funny, it's weird, it's whatever. But they convinced me. I was totally convinced. I was totally convinced of this, that how Shaquille O'Neal made a couple rap albums back, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, or whatever. Okay. And do you know the song by Phil Collins, I Don't Care Anymore? Okay, so they had me convinced that Shaquille O'Neal did a remake of that Phil Collins song, I Don't Care Anymore. They had me totally convinced. It felt so real. They had me totally convinced when I woke up. So I'm here, sitting here, waking up, or I woke up, and I grabbed my phone, and I'm sitting here on YouTube looking for that song that Shaquille O'Neal redid, of Phil, of that Phil Collins song. I was so convinced it was real. So I'm sitting here looking, and then I'm like, oh, he never redid that song, that's ridiculous, and stuff. But I was so convinced that he redid that song, that Shaquille O'Neal redid that Phil Collins song, that I Don't Care Anymore. I was so convinced, and it was just unreal. They were putting my mind in that state of mind, and where they had me believing that he redid that song. And I was looking it up all over. I couldn't find it. He never did it. You know, so it was just unreal. Yeah, it was unreal. It was weird. It's kind of funny, but at the same time, it's kind of scary, because if they can make you believe stuff like that, they can probably make you believe anything. You know, but then I'm thinking, oh, I never, he never did that. So it was just unreal. Um, Sorry, my dogs are barking, and so it was unreal. I woke up. That's what I woke up to at 4:30 in the morning. I was looking up that on YouTube, and it was non-existent. You know. So anyway, other than that, it's still sleepless nights, and my dogs are going crazy as usual. So it'll probably be a short video because they're barking so much. But um, other than that, nothing new since the last video. Just no sleep. We'll see if I get some sleep. I'm having a couple beers tonight and tomorrow, and we will see if I can get to sleep. Maybe I can get a few hours of sleep tonight and tomorrow and stuff. And I end up sleeping the whole day away. It's I didn't get out of bed until 2 o'clock in the afternoon today. I was laying there. They were torturing me. I call it torture, even if it's just sleep deprived torture. I still call it torture. And they were torturing me for 10 and a half hours, from 4:30 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. They were torturing me. I don't see how. I don't know if these guys are brain dead or what. I don't know how they can sit there and torture you and watch you. They're obviously watching me live. I mean, they were making my hand itch. They were making the muscle in my bicep twitch, almost like it was getting pulses, and it was twitching and twitching and twitching. They were hitting my bicep with like pulses of energy. I mean, it was just unreal. While I was trying to get to sleep, and it's like they're sitting there watching you, watching you sleep, torturing you when you're in your bed. I mean, what could be more cowardly than that? I mean, it's unreal. You know, I mean, it's unreal. It blows me away every single day. I guess that's why they get so many reactions out of me, because it's almost, I can't believe it. I can't believe they find people to do this for money, you know, and stuff. These people must be thinking they're going to be next. But anyway, I suppose my dogs are going crazy outside. They're barking really bad, so I suppose I better cut this off. So I just thought I would share my little story with you. They had me totally convinced. Shaquille O'Neal did a remake of that Phil Collins song, and I was totally convinced it was real. And I was looking it up on YouTube, and it was unreal. So that's what I woke up to this morning. So I thought I would share that little story with you guys, because it's kind of funny, but it's kind of scary at the same time. They can probably make you believe anything, depending on what it is. Anyway, I'm going to cut this off, you guys, and I hope you're doing good out there, and I'll talk to you later.